Hey, Sean Sparrow of Sparrow Upbound Birding here. Today we are up in the cloud forests of Monteverde, really high up. Looks like it's a good day. It's not downpouring yet, so so far so good. Today I'm going to be looking for quetzals. Now quetzals are altitudinal migrants here in Monteverde. So what that means is certain times of the year they're high up, certain times of the year they're lower down in altitude. So right now they're nesting, they're higher up. So that's why I'm up here in the proper cloud forest. We'll see how that goes. I'll be asking around if anybody knows where the nest is. But I'm pretty sure we'll see some around. They're up here, they're around, so we'll find them for sure. We're likely to see a lot of other birds here. One of my favorites is the black-faced solitaire. Their song, it's like a metallic kind of fluty noise. It's very, very unique, and it's very characteristic of the high up cloud forests around here. So honestly, birding in the cloud forest can be pretty challenging. It's very dense. You know, you don't just have a tree with some branches and there's like things in the branches you can see. It's like there's trees, the branches are covered in moss, the moss have other plants growing out of them, there's bromeliads growing out of those. It's just exploding with life here. And a lot of the birds are quite small. Not super drab, but sometimes just they're wet a lot of the times, so they're kind of darker and harder to see. A lot of them hang out in the tops of the trees, which, again, it's so dense, it's kind of hard to see the tops of the trees. A lot of them make nondescript little pee-pee noises, like chip, 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 which makes it a little more difficult. But we'll see what we can find. And yeah, let's head out. Let's hit the forest, see what there is to see. It's perched quite nicely for me. Something about quetzals, they're trogon, or related to trogons. And trogons are kind of well known for not moving. They don't do much. They're really beautiful, but they just kind of sit there. Which is great for a photographer, as long as you don't spook it. This one seems very relaxed. I'm quite far away. He doesn't seem to mind me too much, which is good. He's got the beautiful long tail feathers. I consider myself very lucky. Wow, my heart is like pounding from seeing the quetzal so close. I think that's probably the best vantage point I've ever had of a quetzal so far. I've been closer from, there's like different hanging bridges places here in Monteverde. So there's one where we were on the bridge and the quetzal was on the treetop right beside the bridge, but it was kind of like obscured by a bunch of leaves and stuff. But this quetzal was like, he was modeling for us. He even regurgitated an avocado seed for us, which is, fun. I love seeing regurgitation. No, that was awesome. I'm glad we saw him. I was a little afraid because sometimes when you're like, okay, we're going to X place and we're searching for X bird, that bird somehow knows you're looking for it. And it's like, no, I ain't making an appearance. But we got the quetzal. I'm just enjoying the rest of the walk now. I was like, oh geez, are we gonna see one? But no. We got the check mark and now we're just having fun. So the clouds are starting to roll in a bit. That means it's probably going to rain soon, so I'm going to start heading back. I'm really happy with this little walk. Again, it's hard to see stuff here. It's hard to get, you know, good views on a lot of things, but if you bring some nice binoculars, you're going to see some cool stuff. Alright, so now we're finding out why they call it the cloud forest. Clouds have definitely rolled in. It's super foggy. I don't think I'm gonna get any videos worth writing home about at this point. It's starting to drizzle a bit. Means I gotta get out of here. So it started raining pretty hard. I couldn't record anything using my camera because the rain was so loud. I got pretty soaked, but no damage was done. Something I like about this place is that there's a little cafe at the entrance where you can order some coffee or some snacks. So it's great for relaxing before or after grabbing some lunch. We have a couple cool things on display too, like an ocelot, some snakes in jars. As I was driving away, I was still glowing with having seen the Quetzal. They're just so magical. I also had the opportunity to get some Sasquatch grade footage of a Highland tinamou. Those guys are really hard to see. I just lucked out, but I wasn't ready for it. But, you know, you win some, you dim some. But yeah, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.